Good evening, everybody. It's Friday, September 12th, and I am on the path of enlightenment. This is from Deepak's Manifesting Stack, Manifesting Cards, and it says, I know I'm on the path of enlightenment when I witness more synchronicity in my life. There's a lot of people who are aware of the synchronicity of their lives. I'm not one of them. But every so often, I think about what synchronicity, what role synchronicity is playing in my life. And today, day 25 of focusing on my intentions. I made a little paper about a little flow diagram about synchronicity in my life. Now, I will just start off by saying, this morning, after I performed my daily prayers and meditation, I had a verse from Scripture come to me, and that verse was out of the book of Isaiah, and it was Isaiah 40:31. They that hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar as with eagle's wings. They will run and not grow weary, walk and not grow faint. I'm sure we've all heard that verse before, but it was particularly given to me today as I faced my challenges. I reflected on that verse. And what's interesting is, I also sent that verse by email to my mom. She called me and she said, oh, this was a song I used to sing. Look up this song. It was such a great song. And I didn't have time to look up this song, but I was glad that she meditated on the verse herself. And about 2:30 this afternoon, my phone rang, and it was a call from the lawyer in California who is the guardian for my grandmother, who's 90-some years old, 92 years old. And he asked me some questions, and he said that my grandmother had moved herself from one place to another place. She didn't tell anybody what she was going to do. Just surprised everybody. She's been wanting to do this for quite some time. She's just not gotten her ducks in a row to do it. She really doesn't like anyone to help her. So it was interesting. My mom thought about the great news that my grandmother really surprised everyone and did something really amazing for herself. And it fell into line with the mount up wings like eagles, giving strength to the weary, giving strength to those who are weary. It was synchronicity. And who knew, who knew that a 92-year-old woman would move herself across town to a new place to live. But I'm glad that it turned out that way for her. And in my own situation, I've always had lots and lots and lots of interests. And when I finished college, I knew I wanted to be a marine biologist. I wanted to live near the water. I wanted to learn about fish survival, understand the relationships between communities in the ocean and interrelationships between different communities at the coast and how the environment affected them, how pollution, human interaction affected them. So it's always been something that I've connected with very strongly. And from a young age. From a young age, I've always enjoyed learning about animals and how animals work, science, biology. I was always one of those people that liked science. I've got a little picture here. This was me when I finished school and I was experiencing sampling and the coast for the first time. I'd learned to swim that year, and I'd just done so many things that I never imagined that I would do, and I just felt a whole new world was opening up. And the odd thing is now, after pretty much 5 years of being landlocked away from the coast, I'm getting a chance to go back. Now this is a friend of mine who is coming to visit next weekend, and he lives at the beach. He lives near the ocean, and I will be visiting with him in a few weeks at the end of the year, and he's gonna make a trip to visit with me. And I think that's another example of synchronicity, is little signs that keep allowing your desires to build on themselves. I'm very grateful for each one of these opportunities. I'm grateful for the friends that I'm making through YouTube and through interacting, because amazing things are in store for the people who just open themselves, to the possibilities. I'm almost 100% sure that I'll be meeting with Masha and Mari in the Netherlands probably in 2009, because I will be very close by. So just in case they're watching, I just want to say I'm looking forward to meeting the two of you and anyone else who's possibly in the European countries. So with that, I'll just wrap this up. This is day 25. Things are moving along swimmingly. I'll have to get back to all the different things that are coming together soon. There are lots of them. So I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.